Swinger. I'm just going to let this play for the next hour and a half. Haha, kidding. What's up, guys? What is up? It's Jeff again. Hey, don't forget this. I know we don't. I think the last part of this, Adam really wanted to just say this. Hey, don't mess with me, dudes. I'm coming for your ass. Anyway, I touched a couple videos ago on what I thought Adam did. I'm going to break it down a little bit more. But don't forget this last sentence here, you guys. Whenever this squeeze does pop off, because it's gonna. When? Who knows, but it's gonna. But don't forget that last part. There's our grandpa, our uncle, our great loved, beloved uncle, Mr. Double A. Anyway, you guys, let's hop into it. Again, thank you. Likes, comments, subscribes. I'm picking up subscribers by the day. Good. Like, subscribe if you can. It's the only thing I'll ever ask. I know I say it in every video, but that's all I'm going to say about that. So awesome, you guys. Seriously, thank you very, very, very much. On to this over here. This guy on Twitter, give him a follow. Rogue the Legacy. This man has got... Look at him. He's in here every 20 minutes ago. Oh, I'm sorry, 8 minutes ago, 13. He's got just stuff blasting off in here. And incredible. I'm pretty sure he put this together. It says he has a pin post here. But I'm going to give you guys the link to this in there in case you have not seen him on Twitter. But this here, HEDGIES Positions Exposed. And he got his Twitter handle up there. But let's drop a like over to him. Follow him. He's got a lot of great stuff. I am obviously not going to spend all the time reading this. But my Lord, this is some serious work here. But this is going to give you in-depth. I have not honestly gone through this whole thing yet. But I know it's long. I skimmed through it. But boy, what a piece here. This will give you some great insight to what our little friends are over at the hedge funds are doing. So, yeah, I'll pop that in the link, you guys. There's his Twitter page right here. He's got a big AMC logo up here, Rogue the Legacy. Give him a follow. Great, great due diligence over there. Lots of news here, you guys. I'm going to cover just AMC in this video. I did bring my ORTEX password home from the office, too. I'll show the GameStop numbers on there, too, just because I have it already open. But this is going to be strictly about AMC. So if you're sticking in anything with GameStop, this will be AMC only on this one. The big news of the day here, too. Well, let's touch on this first here. The institutional. I meant to do this in last night's video, too, but we've picked up some more buyers in here. Let's just back it up to the 27th. I don't think I did any information on that. I'm sure you guys have seen this, but look at all these buyers here. 28th, there was a bunch of them yesterday. The big ones in here again is our boys over at Vanguard, picking up a whole crap load there, another crap load there. I mean, you don't think these guys know something that's going on? I mean, hello Christmas. I'm almost certain of it. The other thing with Aron, I just touch on that real quick too. I mean, I think he's been sitting in his chair in his office since December, January, whatever you want to call it, and has played the best game of chess you could ever imagine. You know, he has done so many things, and this is all speculation, right? I touched on this 2 videos ago when he came out and said he was doing away with the 500 million shares, right? But, you know, starting months ago, he postponed those earnings, those Q4 earnings. Remember, I think he postponed those twice. And then the earnings call, the earnings were a little bit better than expected. But then up until, 3-4 days ago, everybody's been freaking out. You know, we lost YouTubers and, you know, the 500 dilution and the media, and you're going to dilute 500 million, blah, 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 blah. Right? That's when he announced those on that earnings call a couple months ago, right? And in my opinion, I think he did all of this just to have these guys keep shorting and shorting and shorting and shorting until they're where we're at today, you know. And then he went on Kramer, went on with Trey, and he did that interview with Trey was just massively good. I mean, he sold himself. You talk about a salesman right there. Then he broke that news on there, you know, that he wasn't going to issue the 500 million shares in the 2021 calendar year, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, still shorted. When was Trey's interview? Probably, 3 weeks ago or so. And then we've watched these attacks, the interest rates jumping, the short shares are running low and low and low. But you got to remember, I think he knew about this way back in January, you know, with postponing those earnings, the share issuance, then taking the share issuance away, keeping everybody's nerves cool and calm and collected over the last few months. You know, hey, I'm an ape, I'm with you. You know, you shareholders, I work for you, and all of that stuff too, right? The other big thing too, and I did touch on this too, is those 43 million shares. I do see some negativity out there. People are going, oh, well, they're going to fire 43 million shares. No, they're not. The three people that he put in charge of those, B. Riley, Citigroup, and Goldman Sachs, I believe, those guys get commission on that. Those guys are not just going to issue the shares out for $10 a share. No. Geez, no. So, you know, they're very, very smart, intelligent, and that's why they had those guys get in charge of that, right? So, I mean, it's all speculation, but it sure makes sense to me, and then some. You know, we all know Adam's a very smart man, but it's just, there's too many pieces that all fit together. It's like putting together a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, and every piece goes in perfectly. There's just nothing missing anywhere that I can see. Call me crazy, call me whatever, but it sure makes a lot of sense to me, you guys. I'm nobody. I'm just some dude on the old YouTube, right? But boy, oh boy, right? The other piece of news I ran into today over on the old tweeter was Melvin. Somebody, I don't know how anybody we missed this, but their 13F on Fintel. I'm sure you guys have seen this, but look at look at this. I mean, it's not even funny. Their reported value is $352,000. You seeing this, you guys? $352,000. I'm sure you guys have all seen that. I'll pop a link to Fintel in there. Fintel's great too, you guys. I'm sure a lot of you guys use it, but this will give you, you know, I use it a lot sometimes to get it, you know, on the volume, short volume, interest rates and all that stuff. I usually, if I'm in the office, I'll use ORTEX, but I do use iBorrowDesk, Fintel, and ORTEX to kind of, you know, take all the pieces and kind of throw it into all one basket there, right? So that's Melvin. Things are not looking good over at Melvin. And I did want to pull this up just for comparison. Now, we have heard rumors and rumors and rumors about Citadel, and they are going bust, right? I mean, just absolutely busto, right? So you take in consideration on they're losing on the shorts, right? If you want to say that GameStop and AMC are the two biggest ones, we know, I've read due diligence, they're shorting everything in the entire planet, right? They're just short. That's what they do. But look at this current market value right here. Look at that monster number, right? So you go down here, let's just say the last 5, okay? So they're done better every year, just about, right? 230, 220, 280, 352, and then this last reporting here with 308. I mean, that's a lot of money. How much trouble if the speculation is they're going bankrupt, they're shredding files, they're working overnight, they're liquidating all their crypto, all the rumors we've heard. Holy moly, how much trouble they in to have all of that be poof, gone, zero. So I'm going to keep an eye on this dang thing here and see if anything does update on there, but holy moly, that's incredible. Let's hop over here. I'll do GameStop real quick because I did bring my login home here. If you guys want to peek at this, if you want to pause it and take a screenshot in here, this is ORTEX paid subscription. If you go here to the short interest, this is all the info up here, you guys, on this. So if you GameStop people are watching, there you go. Pause it, upload it, take a picture, screenshot it, Polaroid picture, whatever you got. Okay, so that's that. AMC. Let's take a quick look at the chart today. All this, you know, you want to break down all of the technical analysis. You'll never see me do one of those videos. I do too much of it in the office at home. Plus, I don't think you can really read technicals on this. This is just my opinion. Sure, you can, but this thing's so volatile and you don't even know what it's doing. It's every day shorted. But here's my technical analysis, okay? Let's just do it. Look at this. Do you need to see anything else but this? Right? So that's that. There's my technical analysis for the evening. Short interest over here on AMC. Let's just go line by line across this. But exchange reported short interest, 93.89 million. Estimated short interest of free float, 23.26. Percentage free float on loan, 35.92. Shares on loan, 150 mil. Days to cover, this is reporting 1.16 here. Cost to borrow, 13 by 4. Utilization, a big one, still at 100. Look at this, 100, 7 days, 100, no change. Okay, so that's obviously some big whopping news here too. Nothing to change. I don't see either way. This stuff moves a little bit. The cost to borrow goes down. I'm not too concerned with that. We all know the numbers out there. We all know what they owe, how shorted it is. So don't freak out about it if you see major changes in there, right? A couple other things too. This is a great article. I'm going to pin this in here. This is a Reddit post here. The latest possible date the short squeeze can be put into motion. These rulings are all you need to pay attention to. Buy and hold, both AMC and GME, okay? So this is a good one. Links to everything in there. But you guys, I'm going to pop that in there. It's obviously too long to go through, but a very, very good piece of due diligence there over on Reddit, right? So that one's awesome. One other thing, you guys, watch this. This thing is an hour long. I don't know. I caught this morning somehow, and it only had like 5,000 views maybe or something. It was super low. But this was one of the Super Stomp guys that did an interview with this Dr. Susanne Trimbath, PhD. Watch this video. My gosh, this is a very, very good, well put together. It's long. It's an hour long. But you guys definitely watch that, okay? So that's it, you guys. A lot of good stuff. Our silverback. Let's take one look at him before we go. There he is, boy. There he is. I'm going to get a tattoo of something EMC if this all ends up working out. We all should. Right on my forehead. You guys, that's it. Again, thank you. Everything. All the likes, comments, subscribes. I'm growing bigger and bigger every day. This has been a hoot, a blast, and a shoot load of fun. It really honestly has, you guys. I also too, I got an email today, something about my community sections open here. This thing was pretty cool. I dropped in earlier today the ORTEX information on both AMC and GameStop. I could pop these in here if you guys want. Leave me a note in here if you're looking for anything. You know, I do have an ORTEX data. I could pop that in there daily. I know sometimes that's kind of hard to find if you don't have a prescription to it. A prescription to it. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I put a little note in there, and then I took a picture of myself here. I went down personally. Look at that big monster AMC. That's over in Linwood, right by my house down here. And then I popped one in there, my little daughter. There she is. So you guys, super cool. Leave some messages in there. Leave me any sort of message anywhere you want to, and I will obviously respond to it very quickly, as I have been since the very, very beginning. You guys, again, thanks a ton. Like, subscribe if you can. It's the only thing I will ever ask from y'all. Love y'all. Get some sleep. Go AMC.